You don't get to fix your food first. You got to make his table. You got to make sure he done got everything squared away for him first. Then you get around to you.
Before you eat, the master has to eat. And that's what our people forgot. That's why they about to find out when this dollar crash and they can't do nothing but wipe their ass with it. That they sold for nothing.
Like it talks about niggas in Isaiah, they toss the gold in the street.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna be like that, man. They're gonna be tossing their money around like right now. Niggas do this to flex. They take out $100 bill, burn it for the camera. I got so much money, you know what I'm saying? I'll burn this $100 bill.
Because they put all their trust in the captain of the ship, right? You know. When the wise men got off the fucking boat, they like, look, man, we gone. Like, look, shit, just give me a raft, nigga, fuck it, nigga. That's what we did, right? These niggas still on the shit, master. The boat's leaking. He turn around, this nigga naked with cocaine on his face, like, I got all this shit taken care of. Don't worry, trust me. This nigga,
go to the boiler room and
this nigga turn around, this nigga got a pile of coke. Motherfucker dead hooker in the corner and shit. This bitch OD. This nigga you trust and shit. He's like, yeah, man, just go back, do what you're doing, and keep the buckets, We're gonna make it out of this.
That shit reminded me as soon as you said it, bro. I thought about the Titanic. Remember the fucking the motherfucking that was in full control of the ship.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was saying he stayed on that motherfucker till it went down. He knew it was over.
Right.
That's what y'all not understanding. The motherfucking powers that be know it's gonna be over, but they gonna fight. That's why it's talking about thirst. They just fight. They tell you that they're gonna make war with the Lamb. They know they playing a battle that they're gonna lose. They're fighting a fight that's already been written that they're losing.
You know what that sound like? That sound like the band that was on the Titanic that kept playing.
Yeah, motherfuckers too. The band was playing as the ship went down.
The devil gonna commit suicide with himself. He committed suicide. The Lord literally said, I got a piece of that.
Go ahead.
This Matthew 16:26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Hey, man, a lot of these people, man, they selling their soul, man.
Sold their soul.
It's like they trying to build up something, like y'all said, it's a sinking ship, man. You gave up your soul for what? For nothing. Just for you to get destroyed, just for you, especially you niggas to have an everlasting, shame?
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, a gift destroys the heart. Yeah. They got their gift.
They got their constellation.
And it destroys your mind. It makes them say, well, what is, like, just like you saw, what is this birthright, profit me if I die? Same thing. These niggas looking at, well, what does the soul matter if I ain't rich, if I ain't got bitches, if I ain't got money, if I ain't got power? What does the soul mean to me?
Jeshurun wax fat and kick, man. All right, and lightly esteem the rock of his salvation, man. That's why Scripture says, you have sold yourself for naught, but you shall be redeemed without money.
That's right.
You bring this out real quick.
This James chapter 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
And that's what happens, man. When you get stocks crash and shit, all right, the economy get fucked up, you hear about a bunch of rich niggas jumping out of windows, man. All right, man. 2008. Okay? 2008, the great collapse. You know how many motherfucking rich niggas jumped out the window? You know how many bankers? You know how many no fucking couples was holding hands? Holding hands on a rooftop, jumping together, man. You know what I'm saying? Assisted suicides went on, man. These niggas gonna kill themselves. Why? Because they not used to fucking struggling, man. Go ahead.
Yes. And it says your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. And so your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. He have heaped treasure together for the last day.
Right, and how's the rest of them going to be the witness against them, man? All right? Basically, what's happening right now is a financial collapse. It's going to happen anyway because you have a debt-based currency, and that can only last so long. All right? It's eventually when you're going to have to pay that debt. So what they're going to do is they're going to make you think it's some kind of disease going on, or this is happening, or that's happening. Everything to deflect from the fact that they just fucked up. Okay? They just don't want to be known. But the rust of your riches is a witness against you, man. Okay? It's gonna be known. You're not gonna be able to hide the fact that your currency collapsed, man. All right? You can come out with many pandemics as you want to, man. All right? As a smoke screen. And they're getting you all ready for this new system, man. That's what the whole Maxine Waters is about. Because it's gonna hook you up to the smart grid. You're gonna have a bunch of nanos in you, chips, and graphene oxide, which all works in correlation with the 5GD towers. All right.
Yeah.
They're like the GDs and the dope.
Don't they want to keep that? The IRS want to keep an eye on your bank accounts and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you know, even further how much of an eye they want to have put on you. That they're gonna have full control and every transaction, no matter what it is, they want to know exactly where you at and what you're doing. They want to get you used to that. Now, that's how it's gonna be with the chip. Everything that goes to that chip, automatically they know. They know where you at. They know what you bought. Everything.
They know your damn temperature.
Everything.
They know when you're horny.
Everything.
Go ahead.
And you notice this stuff is real because Elon Musk even talking about having that thing getting planted in your brain chips.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This James chapter 5 and verse 4. It said, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
See, we're not like everybody else. Everybody else is crying about their cut. Oh man, all you people that's protesting, mad about these restrictions, or like how the financial shit is going, man. You're just crying about your cut. The men of the Lord are not crying about a cut. We don't want no cut from you. All right? We're crying blood. We're crying bloody murder, man. There's the murderer. Get him. Apprehend that fiend. Prohibit him. Catch that criminal. You know what I'm saying? We're that motherfucker pointing like, look, arrest that nigga, man. All right? Everybody else like, man, give me a cut, man. Nah, man, we don't want no cut, bro. You got to go to jail, and your crimes got to be exposed, man. All right? That's about it. Whatever y'all got it. You got something? Can somebody get me where it says he built at this house like a moth?
You say you got something? Go ahead. Pull the Proverbs. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Job 27.
And everything these brothers have been speaking, though, is a testimony into how this whole earth is mourning and the habit is mourning because the unrighteous ruler that's ruling. But that's prophecy because the scripture says Esau was going to be ruling in the last days, according to 2nd Ezra, man.
And the world is waiting for the men, the children of the Lord to be manifest.
That's right.
Okay? They waiting on that because of the fact that, even with that little cute broad that was over in the Middle East that was talking about, you are the men of Israel. You have to come back to this land. And it's that and other. Because the world won't be right until you all are back. And it's that and other. Shoot a pretty little something. But that's what I said. But they starting to understand it now that, you know what, that this man that's in rulership now, he's ruling with a crooked twist in his neck. He ain't right. His spirit in him is not upright.
The scripture says his hand have formed the crooked serpent.
That's right.
So he's that crooked serpent. He can't be made right,
Yeah,
I got something unless somebody else got something.
Just want to make a quick point. Talking about how the people mourning. Well, think about it for a second, right? Now imagine you done work for 50 years at a job, and they say, well, now you don't want to get the juice. So now you don't get to reap your retirement benefits, man. That's what they're doing to CPD right now. The police department, Chicago Police Department. They saying because they refuse that mandate,
They don't get their retirement.
they won't get their retirement, they won't get their benefits. Imagine that. Imagine how righteous that is. You've been working this whole time, and now all of a sudden you say, you know what? I don't want to deal with your mandate, right?
So I'll retire.
So I'll just retire. Fuck it. Oh no, you can't. Well, you ain't gonna get the benefits now. How the fuck you gonna work all them years, right? Put in all that work, all that blood, sweat, and tears, and then motherfucker tell you because you don't want to get down with the new shit, all right?
You can't walk away.
You can't have the benefits now. That's unrighteous as hell. in the contract, the way it is, you earned that. But now all of a sudden you can't get it because we decide you don't get it.
Hey,
That's wicked.
Scripture says, he that robbeth a man of his wages is a bloodshed. That's basically a way of killing you. That's actually a war tactic.
That's it.
All right, it's called a siege.
I was gonna say that's just
You
same
cut off
as
somebody's
siege.
food, then you're just basically trying to kill them. At that point, you're gonna start a civil war. All right, because people are realizing it's not about a damn pandemic. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about who's gonna bow down to the image and who's not. But go ahead, bring that out.
This Job chapter 27 and verse 18. He builded his mouth, as a moth.
No, wait. Start at 15.
This Job chapter 27 and verse 15. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Though he heap up silver as the dust, and prepare remnant as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
So all those bricks of gold and all these precious stones and all these lands that you keep into yourself that nobody get to see, you know, all these little French beaches that we've never been on.
All that gold in the bottom of the Vatican.
Oh, somebody get that, Job. He shall not see the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Type in brooks of honey and butter, or unless you already know where it's at.
Got it.
Go ahead.
It's Job 20
We're
and
gonna go back to
17.
this.
It said, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
He is not going to rejoice because everything he swallowed down, it says that in that same chapter that he has swallowed down riches and he shall vomit them up, man.
That's right.
So everything he swallowed in this earth is going to be cast out his belly, man.
Yep.
All right, he ain't going to be able to enjoy those. No, he ain't going to be no more commercials about come to fucking Bahamas.
Yeah.
Here you got a whole bunch of starving Benjamites and you in a goddamn resort.
Yeah.
Fucking rich as fuck. Living in the mountains, man. That ain't happening no more, bro.
I'm glad you said that because when I went out there to Jamaica,
Everybody got that same story, y'all.
damn.
Everybody got that same story.
Yeah,
man.
you leave the resort, the people cool as heck, but the way they live it's like the most terrible place in Chicago is like paradise compared to out there, man.
Damn, man.
Hey, even in Mexico, my operator and his wife went out there to Mexico, and they Escorites too. And they went out there. His wife was completely distraught after she went there to enjoy herself. It's Cancun. You go there to enjoy yourself. They went out to dinner. All them little kids out there working for the cartel, selling chewing gum and little treats and shit for the cartel. And the kids like, we don't have no choice to do this. We have to make this money. We have to make a certain profit, or else. You know what I mean? And they drove through the city. Taxi driver says, well, I no tip because I have to get this back. I only get a certain amount from the cartel. They only get a certain amount from the cartel. No, nothing extra, and they're watching. You can't do shit. Your own people do this to you.
Yeah.
And they drove through the city. It's women with their children laying in the streets of Mexico, but they get to go to. She said she couldn't enjoy herself. She cried throughout the trip. They didn't enjoy themselves. She cried on her way back home on the plane. It was fucked up. Our people are just completely fucked up out here, man.
Yeah.
Talk about Jamaica, those are our people. Mexico, those are our people. We are completely fucked up, man.
Yeah, bring that out. Finish that script.
Wow.
This Job chapter 27 and verse 17. He may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. He builded his house as a moth and as a booth that the keeper maketh.
So how does a moth build his house? He builds a cocoon, he incubates in that motherfucker, and then he leaves it. It's an empty fucking shell. No use, no nothing. That's exactly what America is. That's what he built up. That's why the Lord said he will build, but I would throw down. Okay? They got a term in the New World Order now. It was to build back better. Build back better. Well, the Lord said, you're going to build, but I'm going to throw that shit down, man. Okay? Keep reading.
And it says, the rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He opened his eyes, and he is not. He say, terrors take hold on him as waters, a tempest stealing him away in the night.
Somebody give me the parable of the rich man and Lazarus in Luke. All right? Okay? So that's what it is. The rich man, all right? He said as a booth, yeah, I got you. He built this, he said he also built it as a booth that a keeper maketh. When you set up a booth, you set it up just to sell your shit for that day. And then you pack that shit up and then you gone. That's how America is, man. All right? It was never built to last. It was here for a limit. Hey, we go back to the McRib? Back to the McRib, man. It's abominable and it's here for a limited time. America is the McRib. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 20.
We go back to
It
that.
say terrors take hold on him as waters, and a tempest still in him, and away in the night the east wind carried him away, and he departed, and as a storm hurled him out of his place.
Right, so the Lord gonna blow on your ass. Because the scriptures talked about how you can blow on your money and make it disappear. He said you gathered it, but I blew upon it. So like, and he was talking about Jacob in that scripture. Here it is, we had all this money. The Lord said, all of it gone. At a gust of wind. That's what the Lord's doing to this devil, man. But you go into that parable. You got it? Whoever got it.
This Lazarus 16 and 19.
Lazarus.
I mean, Luke 16. It's a lot. The name was in my head.
I know, bro. I know.
I was trying to figure out how to spell it the whole time. This shit. Okay, it's Luke chapter 16, verse 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
And that's talking about Israel.
Yep.
And the rich man is Esau Edom. Go ahead.
Right.
Yep. It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked the sores.
That's other nations.
The other nations.
And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried.
He read.
And was buried. It said, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom.
Right, and that's talking about the transition of the kingdom. It's not talking about them literally dying.
Right.
All right.
This is a parable to begin with.
Right. That's talking about one heaven being destroyed and another heaven being born.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
It said, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame.
So this is him. This is Esau going into slavery. All right, and begging for mercy.
Ain't that a fucking kick in the head? The man that showed no mercy begging for mercy.
Go ahead.
Don't work that way, Clem. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things. And
You had the fatness of the land, all the things that was promised to you through Isaac, Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
And likewise Lazarus evil things, but now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. And beside all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence.
So hey, man, the Lord's gonna set a great gulf between us and everybody else. Starting with the 144 elect, and there's not gonna be no crossing it.
Right.
There's not gonna be no coming over on this side. You're gonna be over there, and we're gonna be over here.
Segregation.
Yeah, you're gonna be called the border of wickedness, man.
Yep.
Hey,
All
you
right.
know, it's funny that you say that. There was one of the brothers was telling about how.
Next to you.
It's okay. Yeah, I ain't honey, but so he was speaking on how this Edomite that she takes care of in this nursing home had a dream, and he had went to heaven, right? And in heaven, he found out that the Edomites and whatnot, they don't get a chance to interact with the Lord and the angels. That was a sit down, and he said that he broke it down that you all are the blessed and whatnot, And the Lord don't mess with us like that. And it's that and other. And then when she went back to try to get some more clarification later on, some days later, he couldn't even remember that he had broke all this down. Right. Right. So that's what.
One of the brothers' wives.
Right. Right. So that's what I'm saying. So that gulf is that you not go. You don't have what we have. You can't be us. You ain't us. It's like Eddie Kane. You can't riff like we do. You can't sing like we do. The Lord ain't fucking with you like he messed with us.
Hey, Romans 9 chapter 1 through 4 lets you know that, hey man, he only messed with us. So that's
All right.
You only have I know out of all nations of the foundation of the earth.
right.
That's
And
right.
The other nations are nothing.
Go ahead.
Because you were created to be servants, man.
Right.
All right, that was the plan from the get go. The whole earth was created for our sakes, as it says in the book of Second Ezra, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, somebody could get that. Damn, what was it? Second Ezra's.
What's that?
It says
These that have been raised up against.
Second Ezra's 4.
Right.
Want me to continue with this? Or?
Yeah, just reading that.
Oh no, that was it. That was the point.
Okay, that was the point. Okay.
Yeah, that was the point. So that there's a separation, man.
Oh,
There's a great gulf fix, man. And when that separation, because that separation is happening, the gap is widening right now as we speak.
Right.
All right. Okay. But once the Lord really makes it known, because during Jacob's trouble, that's when it's going to be known who his chosen is.
That's it.
It's not going to be we're not going to
Second guessing it anymore.
Yeah, we're the ones who jumped out of that pot of scum. We're not going to be found in that pot with you. Okay? Whoever got it first.
It's Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. It's saying, after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
right.
Yep.
So all the nations, but he out of all the nations, he got a chosen people, man, which is Israel.
Go ahead.
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
And him mad.
Oh yeah.
Him mad. Him ready to shut everything down.
Oh yeah.
Him say you gotta wear masks. Him say you gotta take jabs. Him shutting everything down. Go ahead.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sake.
I mean, come on, bro. Think about it, bro. Let's soak this in for a second. Look what Esau got, bro. He got the best choice of women. Bad. All right? Which he don't even want. He's somewhere fucking a koala bear. All right?
That's
Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's what he chooses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he got the power, though. He got all the fatness of the earth. All right? These places all those little things we see on Facebook and shit, those little landscapes that we never get to see.
Yeah.
He get all that.
It's funny you say that because we usually make this joke. It's like, man, they get the cheapest beer. They got the whole world, but they get this most ran down fucking Miller Lite.
You go to the bar, they don't order you a Heineken. They order you a fucking light beer, man.
Right.
Because that's what the fuck they drinking. Trash. Just got no taste.
Right.
Nigga wearing some New Balances, jogging down the street, man. Whack as hell, man.
Not even the best New Balance.
Got all this gold and don't wear it.
Hey, and I hate
Don't wear it. Don't wear it.
Bro,
No, for real.
I hate that meme they show where they show Jake with fresh tail on one side, and then they got the Edomite on the other side and say he's a billionaire and he's wearing khakis. And
Yeah, they make fun of
Like
him.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Like, fuck out of here, man.
Like, nigga, get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
that's why he ain't got no soul.
No.
They push that up as this is how you that's the standard.
And there's always a nigga woman on the comments again. See, that's why they got everything. Because niggas don't know how to organize. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Keep some food, by the way. But keep reading.
Big time.
Super food.
This Second Ezra chapter 6 and
Black
verse
girl
56. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So the Lord don't think nothing of you all. You other nations, you 17 other nations, the Lord don't think nothing of you at all. You're spittle. You like spit. You like a drop of a bucket from him. But because of the fact that the basis of man he done put on a pedestal right now, everybody done fell up under it and they got fucked by him, and now everybody want to think that they good to go.
Yeah, but also the point I was making is, imagine if you had to let all that go, man. How would you feel, man?
Yeah, they mad as fuck.
You'll be mad as fuck, bro. And look, that ain't even the tip of the iceberg because the Lord finna give us new bodies, spiritual powers. All right, all the shit that he put in movies, we getting all that. You got movie Guardians of the Galaxy, fucking Star Trek,
Marvels,
Star
all
Wars.
that.
You think we gonna get all that, all those different planets you see?
That's it.
All that outer space. If it is some bad bitches, alien hoes up there, we fucking them. You not.
Captain Kirk.
We gonna clap them green cheeks. Not you, nigga.
But yeah, hey, what it said? What it said in the intro? The boldly go where no man has gone before. Well,
Yeah.
well, we ain't common man anyway. So
Yeah. So hey, all that stuff that you dream about, you know what I'm saying?
it was a spin off of what we are anyway.
And he still got his balls. Man, maybe you missed my dog. Go ahead. He's still a bucket. Go ahead though.
This second Exodus chapter 6 and verse 57. And now, O Yahweh, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Right. These heathens that have ever been reputed as nothing. They've always been said and known to be nobody. That's why they had to steal their history, man. All right. Oh, you get that scripture. No, don't worry about it. Give me the Prince of Zoan, our fools. Somebody type that. Yeah, Isaiah. All right. You know. So they always been reputed as nothing, man. Okay. You got. He got it. He got it. Or whoever got it first. You got it. You got it. Don't worry about it.
It's Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 11. It says, surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings.
Right, and that's what he says. I'm the son of the wise. I'm the son of ancient kings. I was the Greeks. I was the Spartans. Okay? I was the Egyptians.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And I'm the Israelites. I'm everybody.
But an Edomite.
Right?
But
Exactly.
the Edomite.
Matter of fact, we're going to make a movie about an Edomite. It's going to be the blackest nigger we can find.
Michael Blackson.
Yeah. Michael Blackson going to play the last Edomite. You see Michael Blackson with a sword and shit and a helmet on like this? The last Edomite. Just looking at. All right, man. Fuck out of here. But where? Keep reading.
Verse 12, it say, where are they? Where are they? Where are thy wise men?
Right, where are they? Where are your ancient kings at? Where's your wise men? You don't have no great kings, man. You had Alexander the Greek was a damn degenerate, man.
His 4 generals that made evils wax more and more.
More and more. That was the greatest Edomite to ever live, man. All right, and he was a degenerate. They show you in the movie Alexander, man. He was a total mope.
Yeah.
All right, he was
Gay as
straight up-
hell.
Yeah, he was super. I would try to avoid saying that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is some other words you already said, so we have what
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
let's just try not to get our video taken down. All right, but yeah, that was true though. I can't scoff.
Hey, 75 years ago he was happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is, man. So hey, man, the Lord's gonna. You don't have no wise man. The counsel of Pharaoh is brutish. He don't know what the hell he's doing now.
They're against each other.
Yeah, and what's happening is Lord is corralling your ass into the valley of Jehoshaphat for the war to end all war, man. The dude's been trying to avoid it, but your pride won't let you. Okay? You know? Time won't give me time.
That's it. You done put up what you call a space force. Now you think you're ready.
Yeah. That's why it says the pride of your heart have deceived you, man.
That's
I got a
right.
precept real quick.
Go ahead.
This Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Y'all got it.
High ass man on his spirit think that he's it. That because he done had the fatness of the land for such a long period of time. That this is just me. This is how I'm supposed to live.
Right, because his job was to go out, as it says, he went out to deceive the world.
That's
man.
right.
That he may go out to deceive the nations.
But he deceived himself.
Yeah, he did. He was.
He believed his hype.
The so-called white man is so good at deceiving the world, right, that they deceive themselves. They really think they the real Israelites. They really think that they the real Greeks. They really think that they really did all this valiant shit. That Achilles was Brad Pitt. Fuck out of here, man. Then they got mad that they put a Jake for Achilles. I was just thinking about that on the way here, man.
Yeah, they think they was the Spartans.
When you look at the picture of Memnon, which was the king, he was a whole nigga.
Whole nigga.
Now,
Not
he could have
half
been
a
a Japhite. He could have been a Japhite nigga, but he was black as hell.
Right, he was melanated.
Yeah, he was super melanated, man. All right. So hey, man, look, man, you're being exposed, you're being revealed, and that's it, man.
Oh, not the scripture, but you know how they say if you tell a lie enough, you start to believe that
Yeah,
lie?
they believe their own lie.
They believe in their lies now.
Right.
They say it so much.
That's their reality.
There you go.
You know, Benji said that years ago that an old man had said that, and he had said it and told that lie so much that he believed it, and in his mind, that was his reality. He was a hero.
Yeah, man. That's why the scripture says they delight in lies, they curse inwardly, man. All right. Oh, it's all. Somebody get the scripture that says it's all full of lies and robbery. Talk about that bloody city. Where else could this be talking about? Where else could this be talking about, man? You got motherfuckers who actually believe that America ain't in the Bible, man. How is this great nation not in prophecy, man?
Somebody put up Azareth in the.
All right. We have a succession of kingdoms when you read the scriptures, man.
Put up the scripture about Azareth.
All right. There's a succession of kingdoms, man. The last kingdom to ever rule, the last kingdom to rule is going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. What do you think that whole statue was about, man? For you Old Testament Israelites, you only see half the statue. Okay, they think the scriptures ended at Malachi. That's where it ends. Okay, they don't believe in the Apocrypha or the New Testament. Where the rest of the statue go then?
And how are you even, like, what you talking about? Do y'all niggas sacrifice animals still?
Right, that's what I was thinking, right?
Yeah, what blood is your salvation on now?
Where is the temple you go to and the priest to get your sins forgiven?
You know what their answer is when we ask these questions?
What?
Fuck you!
Right.
I don't understand anymore.
Exactly.
Bro, that's their answer. Huh?
Bro, that's
Fuck you!
That's all they got.
Right?
They ain't got
That's all
shit.
they got.
Oh, shit on the second part.
Okay.
I got the.
Go ahead. You got that?
I got Nehemiah for you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Or Nahum.
Let's go.
This Nahum 3:1.
You know, shit like that.
Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and
It's
robbery.
all full of lies and robbery.
Robbery and prey departeth not.
And the prey departeth not, man. We're the prey.
We still here.
All right, so it's all full of lies and robbery, man.
Hey.
This place was built on blood and lies and robbery, theft. Everything's a fraud, man. Scam likely, nigga.
We still in their prison houses. They haven't been released. Hey, look at all the people that got locked up for marijuana charges that are still locked up, and now marijuana is legal.
Now they got commercials for fucking weed on Facebook and shit.
You got commercials for weed, but you got motherfuckers still locked up in prison houses.
And who was involved with that? Creepy Joe.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Back in what, 92, 91, something like that?
Exactly. So they made all these laws, and now they done changed the law so marijuana is legal and whatnot. But what about, did y'all go back in and say, well, all those laws, all these offenses that was committed under this law, we're gonna disallow it now and release y'all because it was a marijuana charge? Hell no, you still locked up.
They get money off that, and then on top of that, it backfired. When stuff start to backfire, they start changing laws a little bit like that.
That's what I said. That's Isaiah 10. They wanted them that unrighteous decrees. They done made this unrighteous decree. Motherfuckers are locked up. Now they done changed it again, but now they ain't releasing us. That's why we still in the prison houses.
Yeah. So hey, man. At the end of the day, man, these are all the things that you're gonna be charged with.
Exactly.
When the Book of Revelation talks about this, says, in her was found the blood of the saints, which says the souls of slaves and souls of men.
Right.
Slavery is on steroids now. All right, slavery was shit. Back when we got off the slave ship, slavery was small compared to what it is now.
Yeah, now this motherfucker Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, man, this motherfucker, shit, everybody a slave now.
That's it.
You all slaves now. That's why it's so hilarious when you read Edomites think it's funny that we tell you you're going to go into slavery. Your ass already in slavery.
That's it. We just gonna emancipate you. Transfer it. We gonna emancipate you. We gonna emancipate you from this Edomite and put the Edomite and the rest of y'all all together where y'all belong.